Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. On defense, the Lakers. LeBron outside. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for LeBron. And the Lakers have possession. Kobe with it. There's a good screen. Shaq in the high post. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Outside Irving. For 3. And Brad Torrey with the slam. On defense, the Cavaliers. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's West. And it's blocked. The second chance effort. Shaquille O'Neal again. He's got 5. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Now Irving. Price outside. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop. And here's Los Angeles. They set the screen. And Kobe, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And here's Price. They get a hand on it. Unhindered, going all the way. West inside. Count that one.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Here's Kobe. And he converts the layup.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Cavaliers trailing. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Doherty. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
West outside. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go. LeBron with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Price. Lays it up and banks it in.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Kobe with it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Kobe. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 6 points for him.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Lays up the pick. Kobe comes with the double team. And Doherty backs down. Irving. Here's Price. Second shot opportunity. Doherty. And that one's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Kobe draws it up. Shaq with the screen. Outside, Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Here's Price. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Doherty. Outside, Irving. Ilgauskas. That's good. Now Kobe. He's got 9. Johnson outside. A floater. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Pass to LeBron. Price up top. Here's Irving. Right side, Irving. 6 to shoot. Right side, Irving. The rebound by Johnson.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Shaq with the slam. And the Cavaliers call time here. Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Doherty. LeBron. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Here's Johnson. Pass to West. Outside, Kobe. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 11 points in the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now here's Doherty. LeBron up top. Guarded by Kobe. James in the post. Hits the jump hook. And here is West. Pass to O'Neal. Back to West. Johnson outside. Now Kobe. The tray. Now here's Johnson. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Price outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Here's Irving. Pass to Price. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
They double-team Kobe. Cannot hit. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Price. Back to LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6. Timeout called the Lakers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Goodrich with it. There's the steal. Pass to Free. Back to Nance. Baylor defending. Fades back. Again, the Cavaliers score. Now Goodrich. Outside Baylor. Back to Goodrich. And here's Worthy. Shot clock at 6. It's good from about 19 feet. Here's Harper. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Nance. Pass to Free. Love. The 17-footer. Off the left rim and out. Back to Goodrich. Outside Baylor. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
Here's Free. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Worthy. Chamberlain. Lock at 6. And here is Goodrich. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Nance. Baylor defending. A shot's good from Nance.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Now here's Goodrich. That's good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Free. Love outside. Nance.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts? Here's Harper. Pass to Free. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
Now here's Goodrich. Goodrich with it. Now Baylor to the middle. Mikan. Soft touch off the glass.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Here's Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the basket by Free.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here is Goodrich. Wilkes. Back to Goodrich. Shot clock at 5. Wilkes blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cavaliers making a switch here. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Here's Free. Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And here is Goodrich. They set the pick. Pass to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Left side Gasol. 13 feet away. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here is Carr. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Free. Here's Free. Back to Russell. Here is Carr. Launches it. And it's good. The Lakers trail. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Baylor. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Russell. Here's Free. Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Here's Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Baylor. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Free. No one near him.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Goodrich with it. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 6 points for him.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here is Carr. Here is Carr. Baylor on the double team. Offensive rebound. Love inside. Backing down. Goes back up. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Now Goodrich. 6 points for him. Pass to Nance. Here is Carr. Free. 6 to shoot. Left side Nance. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. They trail by 3. And here is Goodrich. And Gasol gets it to go.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here is Love. Pass to Free. Nance with it. Here's Russell. Off target from outside.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to Goodrich. And here is Gasol. Tries it from 9. Gasol inside. And here are the Cavaliers. Nance outside. Here is Carr. Up in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Outside Baylor. Taken away. Now, here is Russell. LeBron outside. And they double him up with LeBron. Left side, Love. 5 to shoot. Fades. Here's LeBron. And that is good. 8 points for him.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Now here's Goodrich. He's got 6. Pass to Gasol. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Free. Now, here is Russell. Here's Free. Love from the arc. Gasol with the rebound.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Baylor. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Baylor. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so Baylor nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading. Price with the ball. 11 points in the game. There's a screen. Off the pit. And Shaq sends it back. They get it back. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Johnson. He's got 7. Here's West. And it's all evened up. He has 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Back to Doherty. Pass to Price. LeBron outside. Lock at 6. Gives him the lead pass. West with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Johnson outside. Now here's Baylor. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Cleveland with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now Price. Back to LeBron.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Pass to O'Neal. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 9 points in the game so far.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's Irving. Now, here's Price. Pass to LeBron. Shot to stop the run. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Lakers making a switch here. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 4. Outside, Kobe. Out to West. Kobe. Outside, Kobe. Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Pass to Doherty. Outside Irving. Now LeBron. LeBron drives in. Good. 10 points for him. And here is West. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. Back to West. Left side, West. Shaq with the screen. Kicks it out to Johnson. He's covered by Irving. Johnson right side. 11 feet away. That's good. Now, here's Price. He's got 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now, here is Irving. The shot is off. Back to Kobe. West outside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one. Price, right side. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And O'Neal backs in. And again, it's the Lakers. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron with it. Price outside. Up and in from the low block. 13 points in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Johnson down low. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Shaq is really happy. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Irving. LeBron outside. LeBron left side. Pass to Price. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 16.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Backing him down is Johnson. Johnson right side. And here is West. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Price. All sorts of time, and he connects with the jumper.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Now Johnson. O'Neal with it. Back to O'Neal. On the wing, Kobe. Takes a three. Shot is no good.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Back to Irving. Pass to Price. LeBron with it. Stolen by O'Neal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here is Johnson. Here's Johnson. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Back to West. And the Lakers with another miss.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
There's the dip. And Brad Torrey with the slam. Here's Kobe. Just 1 point separating the teams. Timeout called the Lakers.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Cavaliers on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Dives for it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. to stop the drought, and it's laid in by Kobe. 13 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Pass to Price. Here's LeBron. Now here's LeBron. And he gets the bucket. The Lakers trail. Now Johnson. 11 points in the game. Here's Kobe. Left side, Kobe. West. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on the roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
Shoots a fader. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 8.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Kobe attacking. Right side, Kobe. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. So it's the Cavaliers now. A 2-point game. Price with the ball. Pass to Doherty. Back to Price. And Kobe with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Right side, Kobe. Pass to West. Now here's Johnson. Back to West. Connects from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Outside Irving. There's the screen. Doherty up top. Here's Harper. Harper's shot's good. The Lakers in the lead. And here is Johnson. He's got 11. Right side, Kobe. Pass to West. Johnson. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. That drops.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
And here comes Harper. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Johnson with it. On the wing, Kobe. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Here's Harper. Outside Irving. Pass to Doherty. Here's Harper. 6 to shoot. LeBron outside. Oh, good on the triple. Here are the Lakers. Now here's West. He's got 13. Backing him down is Johnson. Stolen by Varejao. LeBron outside. LeBron right side. Here's Harper. Here's Varejao. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. So here's West. Here's the screen. Pass to Chamberlain. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Now here's Kobe. He's got 18. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Harper. Outside Irving. Pass to Harper. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. Jordy, no luck. Now West. 13 points in the game. Now Kobe. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Kobe. Lots of room. Shot's good. 23 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Harper. Outside Irving. Now here's Nance. Nance, right side. Nance, right side. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Pass to Worthy. Back to West. Takes the lead pass. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Here's Harper. Verajah with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nance. From beyond the arc. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
And if they get it to double digits, Kevin, they might not get caught. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Nance backs in. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Now West. 13 points in the game. From the stripe. Shot denied. Here's Harper. From short range. Here's Verajah. Boom, he jams it straight down. So here is West. They set the pick. Up and in on the layup. He's got 15.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Pass to Harper. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And here we go with Jerry West. He's got 15. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top. And the final period of play just about to start. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Gasol. Working on Love. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. There's the pick. Here's Free. Now Russell. And here's Russell. Now here's Love. Carr gets the three-pointer to fall.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
And Kobe, here we go. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Poked away. Kobe with it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Baylor. Now here's Kobe from past the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And here we go with World B. Free. Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Lakers making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Kobe. Another shot, and it's Gasol getting it to go.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Cleveland with the ball. 11-point game. Love outside. And here's Doherty. Here's Free. Lock at 6. Back to Love. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And one other thing, I like his vision when he's posting up. Being able to score down there is just part of being an effective post player. You got to punish him for doubling up on you, too.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Kobe. There's a screen. West outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Off target with the open look. Here's Free. Here is Carr. Now, here is Russell. Knocked away. Gasol with the steal. Here's Kobe. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 27.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Pass to Free. Now Doherty. Shot clock at 6. Love right side. Back to Doherty. And he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now Johnson. Pass to West. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Cavaliers making a change here. That free throw good from West. Here's Irving. There's the pick. LeBron outside. Pass to Price. Such a wide open look. 20 points for him.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
West with the ball. On the wing, Kobe. Outside, Kobe. Johnson outside. Back to Kobe. And there's the rejection. Now Price. Price, right side. No good. And here's Kobe. Pass to West. For the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Kobe goes in. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kobe. Takes the three, and the basket good. He has 30. Cavaliers trailing. Price outside. Left side, Price. Shot is blocked. Here's the break. Outside, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Tries to keep it alive. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The Lakers making a switch here. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. Pass to LeBron. Left side, Price. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now here's West. Back to Johnson. Guarded by Price. Puts it up from 15. And he gets it to go. Back to LeBron. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
There's a good screen. Here's O'Neal. Pass to West. Left side, West. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Sherry West grabs the board. Johnson outside. Working on Doherty. Now here's Johnson. Here's West. LeBron with the block. But he gets it back. West outside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. He's got 24. Irving up top. Price up top. LeBron James on the wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Johnson with it. On the wing, Kobe. Johnson with it. Pass to West. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron. Outside, Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Price outside. The kick out to LeBron. Irving with the ball. Clock is at 3. Here's Price. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
West, right side. Shoots it up. Nice jump shot. Good. 26 points for him.
They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Cleveland with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it. Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
LeBron outside. Pass to Price. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now West. Ball's not loose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is good.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Price outside. Back to LeBron. Ilgauskas. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And here comes Johnson. And here is West. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. And another three for the Lakers. And here's Price. Back to LeBron. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
The Clark thing burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Johnson outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Now Price. Outside Irving. Back to Price. Banked in off the glass. Now here's Kobe. And so it's the Lakers. Kobe Bryant.